In this tutorial, you will learn how to schedule appointments for a variety of Home Depot stores throughout the country for our truck drivers to deliver to. We will be going through this process step by step, and at the end of this training video, if you have any additional questions, be sure to reach out to your manager as necessary. We're going to first start with an email that you will receive every time there is a new order that needs for you to schedule appointments for. So when you first start working, the first thing you're going to do is check your email. If you see an email titled New Order that has a number following it, this is a new order that will require you to schedule appointments for the order so that our truck drivers can deliver the merchandise. So when you receive an email that says new order, you will open up your email, and the email should read something similar as follows. Please schedule appointments for order or load number 1637386. So this is the order number that requires scheduling by you, the assistant. So once you receive this email, you are going to go and open up a new tab. You will be working with, you'll be working with multiple systems, but as it relates to scheduling appointments, it will require you to use two different websites. The first one is going to be www.enterprisetms.com. You'll want to write that down and bookmark it. Possibly, if you'd like to bookmark it on your computer, you can press this star in the far right-hand corner of your URL bar, and it should save down here in your bookmark section. Otherwise, you will just need to type that into your URL every time you need to access this system. So again, that's www.enterprisetms.com. Once you type that in, you will arrive at this login screen. You'll need to type in the following information for logging in. The email is going to be KimberlyPE@Sureway.com. That's Kimberly, Kimberly, P as in Paul, E as in Edward, at Sureway, SUREWAY.com. The password is going to be Aaliyah22. I'll go ahead and spell that for you. It's going to be, this is all lowercase letters and numbers. It's going to be AALIYAH and the numbers 22. So that's A as in Adam, A as in Adam, L as in Larry, I as in Isaac, Y as in yellow, A as in apple, H as in Henry, and the numbers 22. Aaliyah22. After you've typed that in, you can also click Remember so that you won't have to go through that again, and then hit Sign In. Okay? Once you're signed in, you are going to go to the tab that says Track and click there. And this is where orders will be that require you to schedule them. So if we go back to the email, the order number is 1637386. You're going to go to Enterprise and look right here under Shipments and try to find that number. And if you'll see here, the number here is 1637386. The same as in the email. So this is the load. This is the load or the order that that requires scheduling for our drivers to deliver the merchandise. So from here, once you find the order that you need to schedule for, you're going to click on Go, and that's going to take you directly to the order and show you the details of everything included in that order. Every order that you schedule will have multiple store stops on the route. It is your responsibility as the assistant to schedule an appointment time for each store stop on the route. So if we look at this order, this information at the top you can avoid. You want to scroll down to where it says View Shipment Details. This is the information that you need to schedule the appointments. Again, each lane or each order will have multiple store stops in which you are responsible for scheduling an appointment for each of those store stops. If we look at this order, the first thing you'll see here is the origin of the pickup. This is where the driver will pick up the order at. You do not have to schedule appointments for pickup. They've already been done. If you notice here, the appointment time for this pickup is at 12 p.m. So the driver will be picking up this order at 12 p.m. The date can also be found here, which will be Wednesday, August the 1st, 2018. So that is where it will be picked up at. Again, you are not required to schedule the pickup. If we continue to scroll down, you'll notice that the first stop is at Home Depot store number 2913 in Brookhaven, Mississippi. The second store is at Home Depot store number 2905 in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. The third store is at Home Depot 2915 in Picayune, Mississippi. And the fourth one is at Home Depot 365 in Slidell, Louisiana. And the fifth one is at Home Depot 2901 in Gulfport, Mississippi. The last one, which is the destination, is at Home Depot 2910 in Biloxi, Mississippi. So let's count again. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stores on this route that you will be responsible for scheduling. When you are ready to schedule appointments, you will look at the pickup, which is Mesquite, Texas 75149. What you will have to do in order to schedule these appointments is find out how long it will take the driver to pick up and arrive at each of these stores. The way that you will find that information out is by using a distance calculator. So the second website that you will be using to help you in scheduling these appointments is going to be www.distancecalculator.net. This is another website that you will use frequently, so you can bookmark this one as well by clicking on the star. And again, it should show up in your bookmark tab down here. So once you have gone to distancecalculator.net, what you'll want to do is enter in the city and the zip code of your pickup. You would enter that in the start location. And down here, you will see it automatically populate Mesquite, Texas 71549. You will click that. And then you will get the end location, which will be our first stop, Brookhaven, Mississippi 39601. And you will see it automatically populate down here. Normally, it will be the first one you see. Brookhaven, Mississippi 39601. So as we see here, the distance between Mesquite, Texas and Brookhaven, Mississippi is 6 hours and 32 minutes. So we need to look at the order and see that the driver will pick up the order at 12 p.m. If we look at what the calculator is stating based on this time, he probably won't arrive until the first store until about 6:30. So knowing that, we then can look to see what time the dock hours are. I will let you know that almost all Home Depot stores have receiving hours of Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So if the driver makes it at 6:30, the receiving dock will be closed. So we cannot schedule him for 6:30 on August the 1st. We would have to schedule him for the next morning, which would be Thursday, August the 2nd at 8 a.m. when the dock opens. So we will go ahead and notate that our first stop in Brookhaven, you can just write this down on a piece of paper or however you need to do it. But our first stop will be in Brookhaven, Mississippi on August the 2nd at 8 a.m. Okay, so that's what time we would need to schedule the first load for. From here, we can look to see what time we can schedule the second stop for. We're going to type in Brookhaven, Mississippi as our starting point. And here it is. And then for our destination, we're going to type Hattiesburg, Mississippi into the end location. And then we will, sometimes you have to click calculate, sometimes it will just automatically do it on its own. So as you can see, this one will take an hour and 22 minutes to arrive to. So what we will do from here is calculate how long it's going to take for the driver to unload. Each store requires a 30-minute unload time for each driver. So we will add 30 minutes to this hour and 22 minutes. 30 minutes for unload time and an hour and 22 minutes for him to arrive to his next stop. We will continue to calculate this lane in the following video. Please click on the next link so you can continue with your training.